His family as of 10 to 7 p.m. on Sunday the 10th of April 2022. So it's since Sunday I got at my granny's house, and she gives me tea with milk because I can't drink tea without milk. But it started to taste a bit weird. And I thought, like last week, she gave me toast with heavily blue molded bread. So I'm thinking maybe she's done something similar and given me tea without a date milk. So I'll go to the fridge, and the date on the milk is tomorrow. And I sniff it, and it's horrible. Give my dad sniff it, nothing, because he's a retard. Give it to my granny, she says it, once again, nothing, because she is the same. She says, oh, I mean, it's fine if, I eat stuff out of there all the time. I don't understand how she's still alive, if that's true. And then, last week she gave me some orange juice. And last week she gave me orange juice. And I opened it and drank some. And then I didn't drink anymore. And I put it in the car to bring home. And the label for the orange juice or whatever says, once opened, consume within, say, 5 days. So it went out on Friday, 2 days ago, right? And the reason why I mention this is because my dad brought it up today. Oh yeah, orange juice. And my granny picked up on that because she doesn't really hear everything. She just picks up on certain things like keywords and all that. She said, why didn't you drink the orange juice? Because I put it in the car and I forgot all about it, and I opened it last week. The label says consume within 5 days, which means I can't drink any more of it because it's essentially poison, I'm going to assume. Look at that, when orange juice gets expired or spoiled, the harmful bacteria break and convert the juice into alcohol and sugar and gradually be poisonous. I say that to her, and she says, oh, that's a load of BS. Yeah, really? Is it?
You're gonna be a clown, at least you can be a good one. You know that, right?
Kenny's music. The guy said you disappeared. Never even returned his sign.
Because I got jumped. Didn't you hear?
For a sign? This bullshit. Doesn't make sense. Just give him a sign back. He's going out of business, for God's sake, Arthur.
Why would I keep a sign?
How the fuck do I know? Why doesn't anybody do anything? If you don't return the sign, I gotta take it out of your paycheck.
Now, I know people are going to make fun of me, but this is literally the perfect metaphor for what happened. Right? The facts are right there, and I'm still being treated as a liar. Right? She said that it's not poisonous when it's expired. And look at that. It turns out it is poisonous. And I even shown her evidence. After that, I had a couple sneezing fits, and it was very noticeable. It wasn't just something that, it wasn't a one-time thing. And it wasn't just like a quiet, or not even a normal volume sneeze. It was a series of continuously very loud sneezes, impossible to not notice if you weren't in the goddamn room. Right? I worded that wrong, but you get the point. Then have some more in the car going down. And then my dad opens up the window. For some reason. He suffers with hay fever as well. We get home. I open the windows to try and make him suffer as I take my hay fever tablet. I'm the bloody spray that you give you for hay fever. He goes, if I open the window, I'm cold. You can choke on the pollen. Have I done hay fever season yet? Yeah, really? Is it not? Final review, Money Heist. It's fantastic. It's like the first major foreign Netflix original. I know that there's technically Narcos, but as far as I know, it's classified as American. It's just great. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about it because I watched seasons 1 to 4. Basically at the start of the pandemic. Or actually, I think season 4 was released a couple months into the pandemic, but right. And also, I'm just shifting around a lot in the chair. 2 years ago is when I watched the first 4 seasons, and then I didn't watch season 5 until a couple of months ago, like after part 2 came out. And then I finished it today, so a lot of confusion because I don't really know any of the characters other than like the Professor, Tokyo, and a couple others. Yeah. Also, when it initially started, there was there was something wrong because there's 5 seasons, but IMDb initially said that there was only 2, or 3. So seasons 1 and 2 in reality was actually just season 1. Season 3 and 4 in reality was actually just season 2. And season 5 was just season 3. But then it eventually it fixed itself. Yeah, my tracker said that. IMDb said that. I probably should have checked Wikipedia and Google and all that, but it's just weird. Oh, and the other thing I have to say is that the cop guy, the one with the goatee, not the guy with the beard and the glasses, the one with the goatee, he's a little prick. This means as of 7 p.m. Yeah. Also, before I go on to the Twitter segment, speaking of this, Twitter as of 13 past. This thing that I posted, breaking military sources confirmed that Ukrainian Navy Admiral attacked and sunk 4 Russian patrol cruisers in the Black Sea. Let's get a round of applause. Hashtag Kiev, hashtag Donsk at whatever, hashtag Kharkiv, hashtag Donbass, hashtag Ukraine, hashtag Snake Island Heroes. Please don't go posting this around. I just ran into Andy. Andy apparently is pronounced no at a bar in New Orleans. I politely told him he's a garbage person, lol. He just left. I think my comment made him nervous, lol. Daily Beast contributor, a cost Asian man at bar mistakenly thinking he's Andy No. Daily Beast Tech and SaaS contributor Ford Benson claimed he confronted me at a New Orleans bar and made me so uncomfortable that I left. It never happened. He racially profiled and harassed another Asian man. I don't want to show the photo because I think it's a sex toy. I don't actually know. This is disturbing. I was just struck in the back of the head by this silicone rod, currently en route to the hospital with a concussion, and Tifa will use any means necessary to cause violence. They want me dead. Was he carrying the kind of weaponized lethal sex toy that seemed to follow you around? That's a fake tweet, Keith. That's okay, yeah, Keith Olbermann. Remember him, the guy that was like, banging his desk going, scum, Russian scum, when it came to the 2016 election, and then just, everyone stopped caring about him. He wasn't really doing anything, and he came back about 4 or 5 years later going, Joe Rogan's taking horse piss. The cure is corona. This entire comment section is the bitches who cried Stone Toss knockoff. Stone Toss is horrendous. Please find something actually funny. Stone Toss posted something funny. The reality of man. And I'm gonna sneeze. It begins. A woman in Brownsville, Texas, has been arrested and charged with murder for having an abortion. Woman arrested in Stark County on murder charge for illegal abortion. I do believe it's murder, but I don't think she should be arrested for murder. I think she should be charged for, having an illegal abortion. Because I don't think she should be getting, life in jail or death penalty, whatever Texas says about murder. But why are you complaining? I don't know this woman's circumstance, but I'm just gonna assume that she had no reason to abort the baby other than I don't want it. She could have been raped, it could have been incest, it could have been she might have died or something like that. And if so, okay, fine. Well, rape and incest, I'm still a bit iffy on that, but you know what? When it comes to her life being in danger, then yeah, I support abortion for that circumstance. But if I keep getting interrupted by people complaining and just being pricks. If she can have this child, no problem, then she should not have the ability to have an abortion. Oh, and this person's name is Kill Tim Faust. I don't know who Tim Faust is, but you're revealing your mental state, right? You're revealing your political affiliation with far left Antifa, with the fact that you have your Twitter name as Kill this person. I don't know who this person is. I'm about to Google him, but I guarantee you this person is innocent and it's just done something slightly offensive. Okay, it turns out this person is Tim Faust. And I saw this extremely Democrat voice, whatever that is. We're afraid that we're going to lose power in the midterms. For this reason, it's critical that we do absolutely nothing with the power we do have right now. I could be wrong, but are you trying to say that, I don't know anything about midterms, I don't even know what midterms are, but let's just say presidential elections. And let's go back to the Obama era. So, what you believe is that Obama should have said, oh crap, it doesn't matter if a Democrat gets elected or a Republican, I'm about to lose power. I better use my power right now to make sure that no one else gets in power. Wait, there's a word for that. I should become a dictator. No! School district near Dallas ripped down gay ally symbols, functionally shut down a student newspaper, barred faculty from being part of gay straight alliance meetings, and now plans to terminate an openly gay teacher. I don't know what... Actually, it's the school district. I don't know what the term school district means, but let's just say that this was focusing on a primary school, or whatever the American term is, elementary or something like that, middle school, I don't know. Yeah. Primary schools should not have gay ally symbols on them. Student newspaper, I'm gonna assume they were just... Well, it was the students that decided, yeah, let's put this gay stuff in, or... the editor, or, a member of staff decided to put it in. And when I say gay like that, I don't mean in an attacking way. I'm just not saying LGBTQ every single time. Faculty being part of GSA meetings. Yeah, kids shouldn't go to GSA meetings because that would just breed a generation of transphobic children. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, but isn't that what you want? No, I would rather defeat them with facts and logic than. I know it's not like Ben Shapiro saying that, but whatever. I'd rather defeat them with facts and logic than beating them up in the streets, Antifa style, and terminate an openly gay teacher. I mean, if the teacher is, if they're flamboyant, it's fine. But if they're actively like telling their children about, telling their students about gay stuff, then yeah, you shouldn't be teaching children. Dark day for trans people. Alabama passes SB 184, which forcibly medically detransitions all trans teens. It will withdraw youth from gender affirming care. It will force trans teens through the wrong puberty in front of all their peers. Terrible, I cry for these kids. Yeah, well, it's as you said, they are kids, they are children. They are not in the right mind to decide if this is for them. Because say that, you're not hitting puberty. Like it takes you a while instead of hitting it, say 13. Because 13 is when you become a teenager, obviously. And this girl specified trans teens, right? So before you hit puberty, you decide, oh, I'm trans, I'm a woman, or in case for a woman, I'm a man, and they take the hormones. And I don't know if hormones are the same as puberty blockers, but puberty blockers as well. I don't know if puberty blockers are reversible. I don't think they are, because if you get into, say, your 40s and you were on puberty blockers, I don't think you're going to hit puberty in your 40s. I don't know how they work, but that, I'm making an educated guess here. I would Google it, but I don't want I don't want it to come across like I'm interested in becoming trans, because I feel like if that pops up in like my search history, Google's gonna think, oh, he wants to become trans, and then they're gonna start sending me notifications for the nearest wherever you go to get the hormones hospital, I guess. But I'm gonna Google it anyway. Yeah. Okay. So Wikipedia says if a child later decides not to transition to another gender, the medication can be stopped, allowing puberty to proceed. So that's good, but you wouldn't want to be hitting puberty later than you have to, because you will be made fun of. Because say you keep doing it until you hit your 20s and you're in the workplace and you're, I don't know. I mean, it says something about height, so I'm going to assume that you don't really get a growth spurt, because that is part of puberty. So I'll look up the average size of a 12-year-old. I probably should have paused the video, but whatever. No, not 12 months old. No. I wasn't able to find out overall, but the average height of a 12-year-old boy is 149 centimeters. I don't know how high that is. Four feet 10. So in your 20s, you'll be 4'10". I don't know. I'm not really good with height, but I know that 4'10" is tiny. You really don't want that. So, just for the love of God, don't take puberty blockers. What the hell is going on, America? Oh God, BetterHelp must be doing a massive push before they inevitably get backlash as a massive scam again. Imagine taking mental health advice from Justin Bieber. The normies are all going to kill themselves. Justin Bieber is partnering with the online therapy platform BetterHelp to provide free access to therapy for his touring career and his fans. Yeah, from based off this image, like the tweet, the image, and all, it doesn't seem like Justin Bieber is giving the advice himself. It's just, I'm guessing you buy Justin Bieber tickets and you get access to this for free, or something like that. So, I mean, this is a good thing. It's free therapy. I regret to inform you that BetterHelp is trying to come back. Wait, what's wrong with BetterHelp? It's been really helping me. If you're benefiting, then that's fine. But back during their launch, it came out that a lot of their therapists were just random people with no qualifications who had no idea how they actually help. Oh, okay, yeah, and then I understand. Even just disconnecting the chat with people when it got too much for them. I'm in a really bad place and having dark thoughts of ending it all. Chat session ended. Thank you for using BetterHelp. Jesus. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. Are you a licensed therapist, Dracula? Stay in your lane, please. He's qualified. He's as qualified as people BetterHelp is hiring. More qualified than, to be honest. He's got a cool beard, which can provide temporary. I don't even know what's going on today. That and his accent is dumb as hell, though. It's so straight off. Gotta take what you can get, Ace. Listen here. Nah, crap. What is giving an opinion that would make you feel like this? Not my opinion, but The Last of Us 2 is a good game. Like that's that's what that would be like. And guess what? It's justified because it's not a good game, and you're actually bringing down the first game because the first game is a masterpiece, and you're saying that, oh yeah, it's so good. No, it's disrespectful to the first game. Let's see. God of War 2018 was mid. How dare you? Last of Us boring. How dare you? PlayStation exclusives aren't as good as the hype. How dare you? God of War 2018, the Uncharted, 6 trilogy, whatever. Tearaway, Little Big Planets. Need to go on. Pirate all Nintendo games. Yeah, okay. Nintendo uses your nostalgia to rip you off. Okay. 343 shouldn't be making Halo anymore. You know my opinion on Halo, but I mean, if the end up making more games like Infinite, then keep 343 on. Microsoft can't run a studio properly. All these flavors and you chose to be salty. Thank you, Twitter, for flagging this as nudity. So I didn't have to, end the video, re-record it, and make sure that I don't show Marcus's balls. Here, keep this in your camera roll since you always want to be on my balls. Marcus is proud of you. Sweet balls, bro. Well, look at this. A very simple, what's your sleeping position poll? M-word, I'm 13. I am the prototype. Respect me. Composure, lads. Composure. By Too Mad. Why do people like Too Mad? 2 is the only correct answer. She alternates between a ball and a tease pose. If you sleep on your stomach. Nah, not getting spinning. Again, not for this. Pussy. Yeah, I have no idea what this person was going to say. But yeah, don't sleep on your stomach. Bit ironic coming from you. Lol, hi. Literal Nazi. Here we go again. 6 years later, and he's still being called a Nazi for this crap. Luce, you need to lay off the bath salts and stop getting all your political information from Dave down the pub. It's on the internet news and everything. Oh, the internet, yeah, the trustworthy internet news. I mean, I know that's hypocritical considering that's where I get all my news from, but fine, I take it back. I personally do not give a singular crap about a salute or paint or anything of that manner, but the ironic, I'm going to assume he means irony, coming from you, of all people. It's on the internet news that I'm a literal Nazi? LMAO. Show us then, wee man. Tell everyone how a member of the Libertarian Party is a Nazi. Go on, we all want to laugh at you. Marcus has incompetent application and overturned Nazi pug. The fact that he just googled Count Dankula and screenshot a bunch of crap. YouTube candidate Mark Meekin linked to racist forum posts. Marcus laid his news breaking stories in comment with a picture of Carl. That's not Mark. That's Carl. I think Mark would kill himself if you try to compare them to each other. I get they're best mates and all, but that's just how it is. So your proof is a joke video and an article about other things people said, those people not being me. So in other words, you don't have any evidence and you're just a bit of a dribbler. Your profile picture is you with a USSR military hat on. Now, like I said, I couldn't care what you do, and it's all in good laugh and spirit, but then you moan when others do something similar. You notice that it's irony? He's making fun of himself. He used to be a communist. Mostly because